I've been watching immense amounts of cringe compilations recently, and it got me intensely curious. What makes something cringy? At first, I thought it was because of two things. It's trying hard and being oblivious to your situation, to your social error. Now, one really common cringe theme or thing that happens, you'll see, is that somebody will be trying really hard to look cool, but they have no idea that they're just completely, utterly failing. Like this.
California is the best of the 50.
Yes, it is.
United States from Betsy the original.
Hyphy.
Every state in the good old you.
Yeah.
I will reach my goals. I will soar like an eagle and reach for the sky. I will achieve all my greatest ever because yes, I can.
So I thought that it might be that they're oblivious to their social error, but that can't be it, because kids aren't cringy, and they're often trying hard and they're oblivious. You know, if you picture a kid doing the exact same thing, like if a kid or a toddler is beatboxing and trying to look cool, but they have no idea they're not actually coming off cool, it's not cringy at all. And that's because you don't expect kids to have a level of self-awareness. People around your age, you expect them to know better. You know, when I was watching all these cringe compilations, there would often be kids or teenagers trying to do something, and I wouldn't find that cringy at all. And I realized that's because they're younger than me. Your age relative to the cringy person is a factor. Then I thought maybe the uploader who made the video is around the age of these people in the cringe videos, and that's why it's cringy. Because they expect their peers to have some level of dignity and self-awareness. But the older you get, relative to you, everyone younger than you has an air of innocence. When I look back to when I was 21, I don't expect that girl to have the level of self-awareness that I do, because I know that she doesn't. So then we gotta ask, is nothing cringy to old people? However you define old. This depends on how much dignity and self-awareness they assign to the cringy person. So then it all depends on their personal experience with their self-awareness at that age. So the last factor I want to bring up for cringe is persistence. The cringy person is often persistence in spite of failure. It's this misplaced enthusiasm to succeed. And you can see the desperation in their attempt. And through doing that, they sacrifice their dignity. And this one is just uncomfortable. This one's just wrong.
Oh, it's very easy. You're both very pretty. You have green eyes.
Blue.
Are they? They're not blue. Now, don't tell me that. Look at me a little closer. They're green. See, I fooled you. Who likes to give lots of hugs and kisses out, do you? Hey? Hey?
Not really.
Not really. Can I have a hug and a kiss? I can't have one?
Mm-mm.
Even if I say and whisper in your ear that, Allison, you're gonna win the show, I still can't have a hug and a kiss? Well, I guess you can't win the show then, if I don't get a hug and a kiss. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, you hear that? That's a good answer. Oh, you... Okay, we've got Stephanie and Lorraine here in the big family kiss. I couldn't get that kiss earlier. Oh. The mothers are always so easy to kiss. It's the kids. Okay, dear.
Man, what is wrong with you?
So here we could see that he's being persistent, effectively losing his dignity, just being disgusting. And as empathetic human beings, we don't want to see this, and it's uncomfortable. So what about an athlete that keeps falling over and over again, yet they keep getting up and trying? How come that's not cringy? That's not cringy because there's no social error that's being committed here. They're being genuine in their attempt. They're not trying to appease anyone by doing this. And so, in turn, they're not sacrificing their dignity. So I think that we can summarize what makes something cringy by this one sentence. It's persistently giving up your dignity. Everything else, like oblivion, trying too hard, is just icing on the cake.
shoot. Sorry. Can I drop something?
They do that backwards look. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, adopt her. Okay, Charlie, I'm gonna sit here and just hang out with my new best friend, Bettina.
Really?
It's weather. Oh yeah.
I think you two should get a hotel room or something. That's a lot of action going on over there.
Oh, Charlie.
Probably the most action you've had in months, huh?
So now that we have a formula for what makes something cringy, you know what that means? I can make the cringiest video ever made. But I can't be in it. Because through making this video and analyzing cringe, you guys know that I'm self-aware of what's going on. You guys would know what my intentions are. So if I actually wanted to make the cringiest video ever made, I would have to hire an actor that you guys don't know and post that video to a channel that you guys don't know. So one last thing that I do want to mention is recovery. What do you do when you find yourself doing something cringy and you want to redeem yourself a little? Well, you laugh at yourself. By laughing at yourself, you show that you have self-respect and you've maintained your dignity, because it also makes it seem like you did this thing just to entertain yourself instead of trying to appease others. You don't give a shit about others. It also downplays how much you've sacrificed.
So, listen, this is a good one too. What's Dre's new song called? You guys know? No? Banana. No? Ooh, nana, banana. No.
See, I think that was excellent recovery. He made this joke, nobody laughed, it was really silent, but then he laughed at himself, and he was lucky enough that he had friends around that also helped laugh with him, and I don't think this one's cringy. Laugh at yourself, it's good. So that's my tip for you. If you find yourself doing something cringy, just laugh it off. But make sure you laugh genuinely. If you laugh just to appease others, then you just make it worse. God, like, it was so much fun analyzing cringe. I hope you guys found it as interesting as I did. And if you don't follow my main channel, follow that. It's Cobbs. And as an ending to this video, thank you for watching.
Fedoras are awesome.
Mine's better.
Fedoras are awesome.
Mine's
Fedoras
better.
are awesome.
Mine's
Fedoras are awesome.
infinitely
Fedoras
better.
are awesome.
Mine's
Fedoras
better.
are awesome.
Mine's
Fedoras
better.
are awesome. Fedoras are awesome.
Mine's
Fedoras
better.
are awesome. Fedoras 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 are awesome.
Can you say me happy birthday?
No, never. You look really Asian.
Why?
I like Asians. I
I
don't
look
know.
really Asian? What
Yeah.
kind of Asian do you think I am?
I don't know. I really like Asians. Kind of fetish. Sorry. I'm very rich Western man. Do you, you wanna, you interested maybe?
Uh, okay.
D-
Are you smart?
Yes, very smart, very intellectual, very Western man. Love has no language barriers. That's why I want to make love to you in your vagina.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You're not underage, are you? Oh, don't tell me you're 16 or something.
No, I'm 20.
Great, great. I'm 22.
Sure.
I want to talk with you more off stream. I really like you. I think we have a connection going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can bring food to the
Food
table.
to table, exactly. Family. It's
Yeah,
important
yeah.
Asian people. And
I think my English is getting better.
yeah, yep. Better.
Yeah, you're a great teacher. You
Thanks.
should teach me English more often.
I will.
I would love that.
And you should teach me sex. I never had sex before, so you could teach me that, and I'll teach you English. And we teach each other things we don't know. You know? That some.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, sounds great.
that's cool.